In this question it is given that forces x, y and z have magnitude of 10 Newton, 5 root 3 minus 1 Newton and 5 root 3 plus 1 Newton respectively. The forces y and z act in the same direction. So in question it is given that this y and z are acting along this direction as shown in diagram. The resultant of x and y, so if you are just going for resultant of x vector and y vector, and the resultant of x vector and z vector have the same magnitude, find theta, the angle between x and y. So let's see what is the meaning of this question. We are having a vector, that is x vector. X vector is having a magnitude of 10. So, and the other vector is represented by nothing but is y vector and z vector, and this y vector is having a magnitude of 5 into root 3 minus 1, and the other vector is having a magnitude of 5 into root 3 plus 1, and this angle is given as theta, and this angle is also given as nothing but theta. And one more condition is given in question, that the magnitude of these two vectors, or x vector and y vector, or magnitude of x vector and z vector is same. So just find out the magnitude on both the conditions and we can equate them. So we'll be able to find out what about the value of theta over here. So we can write the value of the equation by using that equation. R square is equal to, or resultant vector square of resultant vector is equal to, a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So we are just going to use this equation. So a square we can take it as 10 square plus b square we can take it as 5 root 3 minus 1 the whole square plus 2 into a we can take it as nothing but 10, and b we can take it as 5 into root 3 minus 1, 5 into root 3 minus 1 into cos theta is equal to, we can write the same thing for addition of these two vector, 10 vector and 5 root 3 plus 1 vector. So we can write this is equal to 10 square plus 5 into root 3 plus 1 the whole square plus 2 into a is 10 and b is nothing but 5 into root 3 plus 1 into cos of angle between them, we can take it as cos theta. Now just try to cancel the terms which are common in both these sides. So on left side we are having 10 square and right side also we are having 10 square, we can cancel it. Now we can just expand this equation. So this over here in first term we are having a term of 5 square and root 3 minus 1 the whole square plus this equation, and this equation this 2 into 10, thus we can take it as something but 2 into 5 into 5, and 5 into 5 we can take it as something but 5 square into root 3 minus 1 into a term of cos theta is equal to, same thing we can write it for the equation on right side. The square of this 5 we can take it as nothing but 5 square, and remaining thing is root 3 plus 1 the whole square plus 2 into this 10, again we can take it as something but 2 into 5, so 2 into 2 is going to be 4 into 5 into 5, that which we can take it as nothing but 5 square, so that is root 3 into root 3 plus 1 into cos theta. Same thing will come over here also. Here 2 into this 10, I'm just writing it as 2 into 5, so one more term of 2 will come, so 2 into 2 over here it will be 4, not 2. Now we can just observe that in each and every part we are having a term of 5 square, so we can cancel 5 square and this 5 square and this 5 square and this 5 square. Now once again we can expand this relation. So if I am expanding this relation, root 3 minus 1 according to that equation, a minus b the whole square, this is going to be a square, that is 3, plus b square, that is square of 1, which is 1, minus 2ab, that is minus 2 root 3, plus 4 into root 3 minus 1, so which we can take it as 4 root 3, 4 root 3 into that term of cos theta, so 4 root 3 cos theta minus 4 cos theta plus or minus 4 cos theta is equal to, again if I am just expanding this relation, root 3 minus 1 the whole square, we can write this is equal to 3 plus square of 1, that is 1, plus 2 into root 3, plus if I'm expanding this term, this is going to be 4 root 3 into cos theta plus 4 cos theta. So we can find out the relation. We can cancel this 3 and this 3, this 1 and this 1, and this 4 root 3 cos theta and this 4 root 3 cos theta. Now we can write the remaining things over here is minus 2 root 3, and over here we are having a term of plus 2 root 3. So if this plus 2 root 3 is coming on this side, it's going to be minus 2 root 3. So we can write this minus 2 root 3 and minus 2 root 3. It's going to be minus 4 root 3. So this is minus 4 root 3 is equal to, now if I'm writing this 4 cos theta on the right side, it's going to be plus 4 cos theta, and this cos theta, it's going to be 8 cos theta. Now we can cancel this 4 and this 8, so this is going to be 2. So the value of cos theta is going to be minus of root 3 divided by 2. Now if cos theta is minus root 3 divided by 2, so we can write theta is equal to nothing but 150 degree, because we know that this is cos 150 degree can be written as nothing but cos of 90 plus 60 and minus of cos 90 plus 60, or you can write this as minus of cos 90 plus 60 is nothing but sine 60. So this minus sine 60, and sine 60 is root 3 divided by 2. So cos 150 is nothing but minus root 3 by 2. So you can write this theta is going to be nothing but 150 degree.